Hi! Today we are going to learn how to use the OpenCart 4 template editor. This is a tool that allows us to edit our store templates from the browser without needing to resort to direct editing on the server. When we enter the theme editor, we can see the following: a list with certain parameters, which would be the file name or path, the store it belongs to, and the date it was added. Also, if we see a row that is opaque, it means that this modification or that edit is not active. To create a modification in the theme, we can do it in the following way. In this case, we are going to make a very simple edit. The first thing would be to select which store we want to make our edit on. And the second step would be, in this case, the path we are going to edit, which would be the cart one, but the common path. Immediately, our file will load, and the modification we are going to make in this example is very simple. I am just going to place some text under a certain condition, which in this case will always be true. Let's go to our store. We refresh. And here is the modification I made. To disable it, because I no longer need it or I didn't like how it turned out, I can simply click Disable and save here. I refresh again and once more, it is as if nothing had happened. Now, another example could be, what happens if I make a mistake? In this case, this syntax is not correct. If I save this, it will probably cause a fatal error, as in this case. When that happens, there is no need to worry. We can simply do one of two things. Either we disable this modification from here, or we delete it. And once I go back to the site and refresh, everything will keep working. This works this way because internally OpenCart is a backup system. So if it finds an enabled modification in the database for that path, it displays it. But if for some reason it is disabled or does not exist, it will simply load the original file. That is why it is quite safe to work this way with OpenCart. And well, that would be all for today's tutorial.